taking on a game called Factorio. That'll be pretty fantastic, I feel, okay? Let's get started here. I think we're gonna play on a new map. The thing is that right now I'm playing in the beta, 0.16 version, and as such, I wanted to play with the new map generation. Now, one of the new things that's gonna add, if I go into a new game here, is if we go to resource settings, terrain settings, there it is, cliffs. You can tell there are now cliffs involved in the new Factorio. It's kind of awesome. Now we could go with the Death World Marathon. Why the hell would I ever go with that? We could go ahead with the Rail World. Technically, we could. But honestly, let's just go ahead with default. I'll just go ahead with the default settings right now, and that'll be perfectly fine. Oh, you can't actually, it actually has to be letters. You know what, then fuck it. Alright, let's go ahead and generate the world. I am still getting over, this cold, but I've been doing better now. I've been doing better. You know, I had, a sinus headache for about 2 days straight. But luckily though, the sinus headache part is over now, which means I can get back to live streaming. Wow, that is a lot. That is actually look at this amazing start. 1.4 million right off the, yeah, wow. I think that Factorio, I think the resource generation is kind of broken right now. It looks to me like the resource generation is horribly broken. You can blatantly tell that it is kind of broken. What the hell is this resource generation? That isn't... Oh, and the nearest stone deposit is 4,000 miles away. There's a little tiny stone pocket over there, though, that we can use. What the hell is this resource generation? What the absolute fuck? What the absolute fuck all is this resource generation? I mean, I'll take it. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. But, that's definitely strange. That is definitely strange. Alright, whatever, game. Let's go and get an iron axe. Now, what resource do we need to get first? Probably some of that iron. I believe you need iron to make the fancy drills. Yes, you need some sort of iron to make the drills. Then we're also gonna need a bit of copper, a bit of stone over there. You know, all those good things to have. All of those great, joyous things to have. Alright, that is gonna require some wood, though. Ah, crap. Also, let's get stoned today. Because honestly, I need it. Alright, don't try to get Alright, we've invented a new rule. Never try to get stoned while you have a cold. As it turns out, that leads to a lot of hacking up. Do not attempt to get stoned while your while your lungs are full of mucus. It is not a great idea. Should just be able to press. Let me see. Shit. Wait, why are you not doing this thing in the right way? I don't know. There we go, now it's doing it the right way. Wonder why it wasn't before. It's supposed to split the stacks, you see. Anyway, though. Right. Now that we're done with that, we need to get coal as well. Would be nice. It's gonna require some stone to actually manufacture it. This is all the stone we have? Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. The nearest stone deposit is over there. I might have to regenerate the map because I feel the map generation is not actually done correctly. I don't know why the map generation is so bad today. It must just be the 0.16 update has just screwed up the map generation beyond all repair. I mean, this is abysmal. This is not what the map generation is supposed to do. I might want to regenerate the world just because of how screwed up things are. Like, we've got, like, what? Some copper, some iron. I mean, got all the basics we need. We don't have any oil anywhere. Nowhere. There is literally no oil anywhere on this map right now. I might have to regenerate the world, actually. That's looking like a tempting option. Also, I never actually started my timer, so let me just go ahead and do that right now. Right. Oh. Okay. What I also need to do is I need to go... Right, so I need to get some stone to get some more fungi. Fungi the science guy. Fungi! Science guy. Alright, let's get like a bajillion stone. Like, we're gonna need to get like a billion stone out of this. Alrighty then. But yeah, the map generation is clearly broken. Like, clearly, I mean, 3 iron deposits are not supposed to spawn right next to each other. That should just be a given. It really should not, there should not be 3 stone deposits just on top of each other. Like, what the fuck? There's just like 3 stone deposits that are all just sitting on top of each other, and it's like, what the hell, game? What the absolute bananas is this? Oh, we could have actually harvested these big rocks instead. Well, don't I feel smart? Don't I feel smart? Could have just gotten these big giant rocks instead of doing what I just did. Because I'm an idiot. Also, why are there no cliffs around the place? This is why I made a new map, and there's no cliffs anywhere. What the fuck is with this update? This update is an awful piece of shit. There's no cliffs anywhere. I want cliffs. God damn it. I'm kind of salty, actually. And by kind of, I mean I'm actually really salty, because I started a whole new campaign, specifically so I could get some cliffs. Also, let me turn on my tab. Is it not tab anymore? Is it alt? It's Alt, actually. Okay, it's Alt. To turn that mode on. That allows me to see the things. Yeah, like, build me like a bajillion, burner drills and some stone furnaces as well. Please, let's start to get some coal mining going. Now, how much coal is that? About 480k? It's actually a good amount for, like, a steam engine. Yeah, I think that'll be a good starting amount. Like, that'll be a great start to our, project here on the, sciences. Is this right? It is not, actually. It's supposed to be like that. There we go, that's how you do the circle jerk. That's how you do the circle jerk. There you go. There you go, mate. There you go. There's a pat on the back. You bloody flinchel burner. Alright then. Okay. Yeah. It would be nice if we could get you some, fuel. So that way that you're actually doing something. Is there any fuel in here? There is, actually, which is kind of nice. What? Why are you copying and pasting things? Oh, it's control. I can't remember the controls. It has been a couple of days since I played Factorio. It has been a couple of days and my memory of the controls are a little bit dicey. Okay, just take that out and then put the rest in there. There you go. Alrighty then. We do still have... Oh yeah, let me get some iron as well out of this thing. There we go. Alright, give me like a bunch... Actually, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get this expanded out. Alright. Just try and get me the hell out of this archaic age. I don't like the beginning of the game. I really don't. I think the beginning of the game is kind of slow and a slugfest. It is just a slugfest at the beginning of the game. It's one of those that you're just trying to get through it as fast as humanly possible. You're just like, ugh. There we go, and then that, and that, and then that. And we'll want to half out some of these. There we go. And now we have a bajillion coals. Let's go ahead and we need to have some copper mining. Some level of copper would be good in the beginning. In the beginning, there was, well, there wasn't a factory. Oh god, I put the thing in the wrong place. No, don't put the thing in the wrong place. No, how could you? You have betrayed me. Grab that one piece of coal, please. Alright. Let's go ahead and dump like half of this one in there. Any more load balancing that I could be doing? Yeah, let's grab some of that and put that in there. How's this one doing? Still got 5. That's good to see. Alright, we're starting to stockpile on stuff. Now, the very first thing I need to get as soon as possible is I need to get like, alright. Well, we're gonna need 1 boiler, 2 steam engines, and then we will need an offshore pump, which will require some level of just like, Yep, and then we're gonna need like, what was it? 3 copper? Alright, 3 copper's not too bad. No, I wanted to put like half of it in there. And then half in here. There you go, alright. Okay, we do have 5 copper, which is kind of nice. I would like to get an offshore pump, and then we're gonna need to get at least like 5 copper for the other thing we need. So let's wait for that 5 copper to get produced. There we go, that should be enough copper now to make that. And then we're also gonna need 23 iron plates for an electric drill. We also need to get wooden poles, which is going to be a bit of an issue. A bit of a hodgepodge. Alright, let's get an off. Oh, no, wait. I already have an offshore pump. I meant to build an electric drill. Sorry, my brain's not focused today. There we go. What we're also gonna need is we are going to need to get we're gonna need to get a lot of electric small electric poles, which is gonna take quite a while, it has to be said. Gonna take quite a while. Wait, that can't be right. What? That can't be right at all. Oh, you make wires in 2 stacks. Oh, I see. They must have changed that at some point. Oh yeah, the new lakes and stuff are kind of cool. So now you actually have to select a proper point to mount these things onto it. Which is fair enough, game. Oh wait, that's because that's not actually supposed to connect to that. Oops. I knew that. Of course I did. What you talking about, mate? Let's make sure. So it should be about... I don't remember the ratios. Shit, what's the ratio? Steam engine ratio as 1 offshore pump to 20 boilers to 40 steam engines. So we need about 20 boilers, basically 20 boilers indeed. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit. Why won't it go away? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, you guessed it, 20. Alright. Now you are going to need to get some wiring done, which is fair and legitimate. We're also going to need to get like 1 billion of these transport belts up and running as soon as possible, please. And thank you very, very much. Actually, let's do this in a way that won't drive me bonkers later on. I don't know, something like this. It's still gonna drive me fairly bonkers, but you know, it's fine. Ah, shit, there's no more coal in anything. Did I mention that I hate this beginning part of the game? It really isn't the most wondrous thing, shall we say. Alright. So, now that we have like a bunch of that, let's grab some more coal at least. Alright, we still need to build like 1 trillion transport belts, and I mean a literal trillion. Oops. I must have overshot that. Well, that's easy enough to fix. There we go. Alrighty then. And quite frankly, we can just have a burner inserter on these sides, which just grabs like that. And now you do need electricity, which is going to require copper cables I don't have. Need to get those copper cables going as soon as possible. Want to be into the electricity business as soon as we possibly can. There we go. How are you doing as far as like, you know what? Here you go. Here's like a... Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Why won't it let me... There we go. There we go. There we go. Hand feeding all the things. Oh my god. We are hand feeding all the things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, are these lined up all the way? They are lined up all the way. Okay, good. Ah, crap. Alright, give me another bunch of those. In fact, make me like 20 of them. You know, this can go over here like that. That can be like a little bit of an organizational system. Okay, now the only thing you're complaining about is your lack of fuel, which is kind of fair and legitimate. So let us work that situation out. And what I always like to do personally is I just like to put... How do you not have any I just put coal in you like 5 minutes ago. The fuck do you mean you have no coal? Ugh. Alright, it's good. The problem's gonna be fixed in a minute here. So that's perfectly alright. There we go. Alrighty then. But yeah, I feel a little bit ripped off that there's literally no cliffs anywhere. I don't really like that. Because that was the entire point of showing off this update, was to be like, look at the graphical update. But now there's no graphics to show off, like there was even, like it doesn't even feel like there was an update right now. Which is great. Alright, let's get like 5 of those going. Which it is gonna take like 1 billion years. But it's fine for right now. Quite frankly, we don't need these archaic things anymore. Let's get rid of all this archaic crap. Right. What is the first thing that we need? Well, you never go for automation first. You always go for logistics. Anyone with a brain in the head will tell you that splitters are amazing. You need splitters as soon as you possibly can. I mean, really, realistically, you need splitters. Like yesterday's business, quite frankly. We are gonna need to get a lot of copper in order to make the science pack ones. It is gonna take like a ton of copper. Like a ton. Like an actual metric ton of copper. But that'll be fine for right now. Right, let's go ahead and... we should probably stick a lab down somewhere to get our logistics going. Let's stick like 2 labs down somewhere. Alright. And where can I start to put these? In fact, which one of these is the largest stockpile? It's the 1.4 mil that's down here. Or we can just nab the 529k. You know what Factorio has taught me about iron? Is that you can never have too much iron. If you settle for less in Factorio, you ain't gonna get anywhere. So let's go for the 1.4 million, even if it's gonna require a lot more time, even if it's gonna be a little bit ludicrous. Right. Now the idea is that later on, all of these things can be connected to the one thing. If that makes any sense, we're gonna have all of these going to the same processing plant, which I think will be a decent enough idea. Actually, let's not go that far out with the raw ore. I think that's a little bit crazy. I think right about here would be where I would do the turn, and then have. Which way do we want the bus to face? The ideal direction for the bus to face would be going in this polarity, in this direction. So I think actually pointing it this way makes a perfect sense, amount of sense in my head. Do I not have any stone? Oh yeah, I don't have any, right. Well, let's go ahead and fix that issue. Actually, wait, I need to get power to everything. Oh, I do have enough power cables to get everything going, which is great to see. It's really, really lovely. Alright, let's start to rip all of this crap up. All of this crap. There we go, we can do that for right now. Obviously, this is a very temporary setup, but it's alright for right now. It's a very temporary setup. It's still gonna require hand feeding, but that is perfectly a-okay in my book. That's perfectly a-okay for your first little starting area setup. Now, about how many is it gonna take? 20 red science. Okay, so I need to get like 20 red science packs going, if at all possible. Yeah, the science pack ones are super easy to make, super easy to manufacture. Right. Do. I hate that it's nighttime right now. That is a little bit infuriating. Yeah, that's only like a 16 point, that's only a 16k. That's 110k over there. Man, our copper supply is gonna suck. It really has to be said. Our copper supply, it ain't looking too fine. As far as like copper supply goes. I'm trying to line this up. Alright, now I should be able to do a turn. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Oh god, it's already gone horribly wrong. It's fine. Are these all connected? I don't know if they're all connected. I can't see shit. Okay, we're good. We're in business. Actually, you know what I should have done is I should have went for the optimal placements. Should have went for the optimal placements. Ideally. Which would be something like this to prevent prevent the make sure that we actually like get the efficiency, get all of that lovely efficiency. Alrighty then. Okay, so now you don't have any coal, which is legitimate. That is a legitimate cause for concern. Make sure that these all have like 50 coal each. There we go. They all have like 50 coal, which should be more than enough. You're as cold as ice. You get the joke? You get the joke. You get the bloody joke. There we go. Let's start to pump out that logistical research. Once we have logistics, I'll scrap this old design and I'll use splitters and stuff and get the coal down to do some automated production of stuff, which will be a much better. I think that'll be a better place to be in overall. Lots of rocks, still no cliffs, which kind of suck. It does kind of suck a little bit. There's also no biter bases, weirdly enough, in our sphere of influence, which is kind of interesting. Alrighty then. Oh, and we still have a bunch of iron ore in here, so you know what? There you go, dump that in there. There you go. Alright. Come on, logistics. Give me that logistical research that I desire. My life. Please. Oh my lord, like everything's like a billion miles away from everything. Which is gonna be a little bit frustrating to actually get this stuff on a bus. It's gonna be a little bit frustrating getting it on a bus. I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world or anything. It's the end of the world, we're all gonna die! Ah! Yeah, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a little bit hectic. Oh, alright. You already had your maximum dosage of copper that you can handle, which is fair enough. I'm just waiting for logistics to get done so I can properly do this in a way that is not going to bother the hell out of me. Just bother the hell out of me. I'm waiting for logistics to roll by. Come on, need it, I need it, I need it, I don't need it, I don't need it, I need it! Alright. We got logistics. Oh yeah, we can go for logistics too later on. But what I do want is I want automation, which is the other key step to getting to that red science automation. That'd be pretty good, I feel. That is gonna require me to get like another 10 science packs. Now we want to have this whole thing redesigned, straight up. Oh, do we not have the? We don't have long-handled. Ah, crap. I mean, I can still do it. It's not gonna work, but I could just have it as a placeholder. You know what? Let's just do that. It'll be fine. And the basic idea is that we're gonna have something along those lines. Oh wait, that was actually right to begin with. Damn it! It was right to begin with. Why did I move it? You ask yourself as the days go by. But yeah, don't be a noob. Now, what a noob would do is that a newbie would utilize both sides of the belt. Now, you can utilize both sides of the belt, don't get me wrong. It's just that you're a moron if you do it. If you're like Avec and you do that for whatever reason, you're gonna make me just wanna pull my hair out while I'm watching your video. Because let's be honest here, you don't wanna use both sides of the belt. You wanna have a separate iron line and a separate coal line. It is one of those basic things that you should just have, because That way, because effectively what that allows me to do is that allows me to have twice as many, 2 times as many furnaces running on a single line, which can be helpful in a variety of ways. For a start off, it allows your factory to actually be a little bit more compact, because obviously having more stuff on one line means that you can compact it. It's not as large of a factory anymore. So it's always a great idea, always a fantastic idea that you do it in that specific way, and there is no other way that you should be doing it. There we go, we got long-handled. So, what we do need to get is, let's get like 10 of those going. Oh, I'm sorry, like 5 of them. We only need like 5 for right now, the long-handled. Or something like that, I don't know, math. Alright, I'm just trying to get this all the way down over there. And into here. But yeah, you should absolutely have a separate line going for each thing. It is very, very important. You are not playing Factorio correctly, in my opinion, if you don't do it in this specific way. You are just not playing Factorio right. There's no other way to put it. If you're like Avec and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just put it onto both sides of the belt. I'll put iron on one side of the belt and copper on the other. It'll be fine. Sure, I played like 500 hours of this, but what could possibly go wrong? Jesus, man, I don't understand how, like, and we're talking about, like, Avec, who actually is a bit of a veteran as far as I can tell, and he plays like a newbie, and it's hilarious. It's just like, how do you have this many hours in Factorio, and you play like a noob? Boy, how do you play like a noob so badly? It's so painful to watch. It's so painful, but I keep watching anyway. It's so painful. Oh god, speaking of things that are a bit painful, not using both sides of the belt. On this side, we want to use both sides of the belt because, obviously, then you can have double density of coal and shit. Which, coal and shit is very important, actually. Let's have something a bit more like that, and then we'll have same sort of idea on the other side. There we go, alrighty then. That's gonna allow us to have, like, stuff on both sides, running simultaneously, which is always great to see. Okay, now that we have the long-handled inserters, we can start to put them like that and then like this. There we go. Always a great thing to see. You know what, I don't even care that it's spaghetti. You know how I can fix spaghetti? This is something that I really did like that Avec showed me, was that you can, how do I do this? How do I, there we go, that's how you do it, and I just removed, a bit of that copper line. Now, this one to this one. And then that to that. Okay, I'm gonna need a fair bit. I'm gonna need some more copper to do this. Okay, is that about right? Yep, that is about clean. As clean as gonna get. Let's do that as well, just to make it a little bit prettier. Just a little bit prettier. Now it doesn't look like spaghetti anymore. It doesn't look like wire spaghetti. There we go. It no longer looks like wire spaghetti, which is happy times for me. Happy times indeed. There we go. Same sort of idea over here. We do want to get like some sort of we want to get like a couple of electric burner drills. I won't say that we need like more than like two copper smelters, or I'm sorry, 2 copper miners in the beginning of the game is fine enough. And of course, this will not last us the entire game. We're gonna need to find a bigger copper stockpile, but for now, it is completely acceptable at the very bare minimum. I probably want to get my my power source from over there. So that means, yeah, crap. All right, game, have it your way. Apparently, this is not Pizza Hut. You cannot have it your way. What the crap am I missing? Missing that crap. All right. There we go. Alright, so that should allow that burner drill to start to work pretty well. As far as like electricity, are those 2 things still running? Yep, 2 steam engines is all we're needing at the beginning part of the game. Later on that'll change. We'll eventually have to use all 20 of those, but that's fine for right now. Ah, crap. Yeah, let's go and get like an iron axe. No, don't build a repair pack. Don't build the repair pack. Why did you do that? Why you do this, game? Why you do this? There we go. I now have like a couple of these axes, which is great. Axes of evil, that is. Alright, and then we'll have... God damn it. List of Factorio complaints. Number 1. I wish that it would not do that. You saw how like it incorrectly placed my belt? What I would like is if it locked it to the x-axis. Or I'm sorry, not the x-axis, if it locked it to one of the axes. So like right now, I'm pointing it in the y-axis at a specific coordinate. It should really lock it into the y-axis. So that way that it will only allow me to build a straight line. You see what I mean? So even if I move it, it should be locked into the x-axis, in my opinion. That should just be the default behavior instead of having it so that the slightest shift or adjustment can fuck up your shit. Okay, now what I need is I do need to get some sort of splitting device just to go down over here. Which I am waiting for. It is going to take like 1 trillion years. Oh joy, you can hear the sirens outside my house. Oh joy. Oh joy indeed. Oh well. What can you do, I suppose? Alright. Now, what I do want is I want to get a couple of Ferni. Ferni the science guy. I haven't made this joke in a while. So of course I gotta make it again. Fine. Alright, let's just get like 4 as a temporary... Where the hell is this? There it is. Okay. I want this to be like that. There we go. Alright. do also need to get these. And a couple more of these would be nice. Ah, I can't make them all. That is a pain. Oh well. I'm gonna have to go all the way down here. Yeah, and what I should be doing right now is let's actually have like an automated way to do this part. Oh, and now these aren't... Okay. Okay, and then same sort of idea on this side, just get it to go like that. Also, are the wires broken again? They are. Is not the best to see. Yeah, it re-spaghettified all my wiring. So let me just go ahead and unspaghettify it. Once again. Can you... Okay, there we go. Now it's working. No, Put it away. Put it away. There you go. What the drunk hell is it doing on this side? Oh, because that is connecting to that. Shit, come on. Shit, let me select the damn... Ugh. Sometimes, I swear to God. Not the best controls in the world some days. Not the best controls in the world some days. Okay, there we go. Now that is no longer spaghettified, which I do like quite a bit. Okay. Quite frankly, we can just have it like this. There we go, and then like that. There we are. And quite frankly, we can just do that, and then we'll have a box. Right now, we don't need the massive bus line. We are getting close to that point, and we're almost at the point where we need like a massive bus line to actually bus all of our shit. But for right now, we're not quite at that stage yet. Not quite at that stage yet to be busing stuff. What in the bus? What in the bus? We are going to want to get a couple, we're going to want to get like at least like 2 electric mining drills for the stone as well. Let's go ahead and do the same design as before for these ones, like that. Oh, we want to do it like that, actually. Shit, why did you do that, game? Ugh. All right. Let's get some wires. Let's go ahead and fix this little mess right here. Yeah, because I'm not sure why you're trying to connect it that way. Please connect it this way. Oh right, this is not actually properly hooked up. Alright. Now what I do need is I need you to be going down here. Right. Where is the other thing I need? Oh, there it is. Transport belts. Yep, I think this is going to be the point where we want to do our bus. I think this is going to be the point. We'll start with the iron bus, first of all. I think this is going to be the point where we want to decide where the hell our bus is. Where the hell we're going to put it. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. In fact, I think that's actually a fairly decent idea. As far as ideas are concerned, I mean. Yep, quite frankly, you can do this, actually. Oh no, that isn't powered either, because, you know, Factorio's dumb sometimes. Sometimes Factorio can be, can do less than you want. At times. Let's go and get a wooden box over here. Ah, crap. But yeah, I don't get why there's no cliffs right now. It is kind of frustrating, actually, that there are absolutely no cliffs. Not really liking that at all. Right. We do want to get... Now, what we're gonna want to do... Let's think about how we're gonna get this onto an actual, like, a proper bus system. Let me see here. Right. Shit, I didn't have the game properly paused there. I forgot. Okay. Okay, Factorio, balancer. Ah, damn it. Okay, I see how you do like the 4-lane balancers. Right, so the idea is that you're gonna have like, what is it? You have like 2 on either side. Okay, we need to get like a bajillion splitters first of all. Let's build like 10 of these bad boys, which is gonna take like 30,000 years. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. It is gonna take about like 30,000 years. And then we're also gonna need a bunch of belts to supply this. Oh. And then the idea is that I have like 2 splitters going like this. Okay, that's the idea. Then I'm gonna have a splitter in what looks like the middle. Which is fair enough. Then this is going to be an undergroundy bit. Yes, yes, my master plan will come to fruition. Then the idea is that for a start off, should be like that, and then like this. No, I don't think I've done that right. That doesn't actually look right, in fact. No, apparently that is. Apparently that is how you do it. And then these guys are supposed to go into a splitter by themselves, which is legitimate. And then I'm going to need, then ideally, we are going to want to have... Why did you not put the things in the right place? Something like this is the idea. With an underground piece to go over here on either side. And then they all go into their own personal splitters. Then it should be just like that. And then split. Split your booty all the time. Split, senora, split all the time. Split, senora, split all the time. There we go. We now have 4 equalized lines, which is exactly what you want. Alright, that should get us 1 step closer. Now, the next step is that we're going to need to get these bus lines to actually meet up somewhere. Which isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. It's not going to be the hardest thing either. Alright. Same sort of dealio over here is what we want to do. Same sort of dealio. You feel me? You feel me. Alright, we need to put this over here. Now what we're going to be doing is the exact same thing again. Welcome to Factorio, everybody. If you wanted exciting, action-packed Call of Duty Shooter McShootpants gameplay, then you have come to the wrong place, I am afraid. You have indeed come to the wrong bloody place. And yes, don't worry, we're gonna expand that later on. Oh shit, wait, did I actually give enough expansion room on this side? Oh no! Oh god, I got too ahead of myself. Okay, it's fine. As long as you realize these mistakes before you've actually committed to them. As long as you realize the little things that are ultimately gonna slow you down before they become a major pain in the butthole. Yeah, I probably want something along the lines of like 20 iron outputters. And we don't actually have any sort of automated stone production. Do we need to? I mean, not yet. Ideally, we do. Do kind of need it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I was hesitating. I was like, should I? I mean, it's gonna be... I mean, there's not really much point in it. Because obviously these are gonna run out in literally less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna give that about 5 minutes of Factorio time before they just straight up plummet. Ah crap, I can't actually put that there. My god, the map generation is absolutely abysmal. Who the fuck did this update? You're all fired, whoever worked on the map generation. Is clearly, you have bonked up this map generation. I mean, it was perfect to begin with. How do you take something that was originally the most perfect map generation system that you've ever seen in your life, and you've managed to ruin it beyond any sense of comprehensible hope? This map generation is so horrible. Who even thought this idea for the update was actually a great one? Who even thought... Oh my god. I want names. I want answers. Who the hell thought this part of the update? Let's go ahead and redo the map generation. Sure, it's absolutely perfect and there was nothing wrong with it to begin with, but we gotta fix it anyway. No, you gotta fix it now. Trust me on this. Everybody will love it. Ah, brilliant. And to be fair, it is a beta update, so I'm sure that later on down the line, it's not going to be this horrific piece of shit. Because right now...